PRTC TV, along with the Southeast Kentucky Network, would like to welcome you to the newly renovated Clay County High School for high school basketball action tonight between the Jackson County Lady Generals and the Clay County Lady Tigers, along with TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Hunter Carroll, Mark Solfridge, Ed Smith. This is Brian Murray, our entire broadcast crew, along with Ed from the Southeast Kentucky Network. And Ed, great to have you. Of course, everybody over here knows you. How many years teaching now?
32.
32.
Yeah, I'm beginning to feel them.
And in some ways, it probably feels like yesterday, and in other ways, it feels like a yesterday that was a very long time ago.
Oh, absolutely. When I start looking at children of children of children that I'm now teaching, so that's that will tell you how long it seems like it's been. But I've enjoyed every second of it.
We got a couple of games tonight. We're going to have the girls game first. The boys going to follow at around 7:30, and we got the Lady Generals on the floor warming up now, and Lady Tigers have already done their warming up, and they're heading over to their bench. Two teams that are kind of a little bit headed in different directions, Ed. The Lady Generals have had a resurgence with players like Kennedy Ward and Abby Gilbert and Kylie Shannon, and Clay County, after being dominant for so long, finds themselves in a little bit of a rebuilding mode and a regrouping mode.
Right. Now, the last 25 years, Clay County's won almost half of the 49th District Championships. Went on a tremendous run, a good streak there in a row. You know, we are rebuilding. We have one senior, 0 juniors. The rest are underclassmen. And like I was telling you before the game, half of our players are middle schoolers.
A very young team and a bright future coming up for the Clay County Lady Tigers. We are about to get things set. We're going to have the introduction of the starting lineups here in just a couple of moments for you. Again, we'll have two broadcasts tonight, a girls game and a separate broadcast with the boys game at 7:30 here on the Southeast Kentucky Network and PRTC TV. We'll take a break just for a moment and come back and get this doubleheader on the road. The 49th District matchup between the Lady Tigers of Clay County and the Lady Generals of Jackson County is coming up next. Stay tuned to the Southeast Kentucky Network and PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
It's coming. It's almost here. And we've never been more ready for the holidays' good cheer. We'll be in touch with loved ones from places far and near, with fast internet and Wi-Fi for the best days of the year. PRTC has holiday gifts for you this year. Call anyone, anywhere in the U.S., free on Christmas Day. And watch all premium movie channels free December 23rd through New Year's Eve. Visit PRTC online to learn more.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
With so many fun holiday moments to share with family and friends, there's no time for slow internet or lagging Wi-Fi. So give your gang what they really want this year: faster internet and Wi-Fi from PRTC. With speeds like these and no dead zones, you'll be ready to share all the holiday fun. Call or visit PRTC online and upgrade your internet and Wi-Fi for the holidays.
Tech the halls with lots of savings. Fa la 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 la. Lots of deals on watches and devices. Fa la 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 la. iPads, accessories, and phones for a penny. Fa la 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 la. Holiday savings with Appalachian Wireless. Fa la 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 la. Merry Christmas from Appalachian Wireless. Fa la 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 la.
These days, you have Wi-Fi powered smart devices working throughout your home. And you want to keep all those gadgets running at peak performance. It's easy to do when you have PRTC fast, reliable download speeds and enhanced Wi-Fi management. Give your home's data-hungry devices all the bandwidth they need to enhance your family's life. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your internet today. Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why PRTC provides fast internet speeds with enhanced Wi-Fi management every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, visit prtcnet.org.
Welcome back to Clay County High School here on PRTC TV. Time for the starting lineups between the visiting Jackson County Lady Generals and the Clay County Lady Tigers. Lady Generals with a record of 3 wins and 2 losses under 6th-year head coach Courtney Tyree. She has an overall record of 97 wins and 50 losses, has taken her team to the 13th region tournament the past 2 seasons as 49th district runner-ups, advancing to the semifinals in 2022 and to the region championship game last year in 2023, losing by 3 to North Laurel. They will start number 34, Abby Gilbert. Number 11 is Kylie Shannon. 00 is Maddie Curry. Number 35 is Ansley Nichols. And getting the start tonight, also number 45, Jenna Creech. Abby Gilbert leading the Lady Generals in the early going. They've only posted 2 games to the KHSAA website. Gilbert leading the scoring with 16 points per game. Kylie Shannon averaging 14. And Lauren Sizemore, who just joined the team this year, is averaging 11, 3 players in double figures. Now for the home team, the Clay County Lady Tigers under 2nd-year head coach Gemma Parks. Gemma has an overall record of 13 wins against 23 losses on the season. They were led last year by senior Mackenzie Sizemore, who averaged right at 10 points per game with 7.5 rebounds as well. Also graduating with Sizemore was their 3rd best scorer, Jalen Combs, who averaged over 9 points per game, made the most threes on the team too with 60. Lauren Sizemore, now with Jackson County, was Clay's 4th leading scorer at 9 per game. So Clay County lost 3 of their 4 top scorers from last season. They do return their 2nd leading scorer, Sydney Jones, who averaged over 9 points per game, made 53 threes, and was 2nd on the team with over 5 rebounds per game. So far this season, freshman Madison Pendleton is leading the team in points with 12.5 per game, followed by Sydney Jones at nearly 9 points per game. Starting lineup for the Clay County Lady Tigers, we mentioned Madison Pendleton wears number 3. Number 1 is Sydney Jones. I believe, Ed, we had number 2, Faith Helton. Is she one of the 5?
Yes, she's a sophomore guard.
And number 4, Daisy Samples. And number 31, Anna Samples. I'm assuming they are sisters.
They are. We got another Samples on the team also. Let's see, Daisy, I believe, is a 7th grader. And so she has a twin sister that is also on the team. And
that's quite a sample of samples.
We need to keep our samples out here, that is for sure.
Quite a sample of samples. Well, a game here that going into it on paper, it's heavily matched, heavily weighted toward Jackson County, both in size and experience. Ed mentioned that only got 1 senior on the team, no juniors, and a very young Clay County squad, tip controlled by Abby Gilbert and Clay County in girl-to-girl defense. Down low, they give it to Gilbert. Out top, Madison Curry with an open look from the top. It's no good, but Gilbert right there for the rebound. Goes back up, loses the handle on it, puts it up and in, and they're going to say the basket's good?
Yep.
I believe they are. So Abby gets the basket and the foul, so Jackson County on the board first.
Yeah, I think coming into the game, of course, Clay County's going to try to make them shoot it from the outside and try to keep Abby, off the boards if they can, but she just showed the reason why she's one of the region's top performers.
New rule this year that we're all trying to get used to is the foul rule. It is now you get 5 fouls per quarter. And on that 5th, you actually get 4 fouls per quarter. On the 5th foul, you go to a double bonus. There's no more 1-and-1s. Clay County almost lost the basketball. They get it back, and Kylie Shannon with a blocked shot, but they say she got a piece of the arm, and That's going to send Clay County to the line. Kylie's first, team's first, but I'm still not used to the new rule.
No, and I'm not. I'm guaranteed 90% of the people don't, still don't know that rule.
Free throw is in and out. The shooter is number 14. That's Emma Jones. So Jones actually got the start tonight. I missed her in the early going.
Yeah, she's also a sophomore. Well, we had to try to have a little more size, to match up.
Yes.
The people on TV will be able to see right off that Jackson County is a whole lot bigger than we are.
She gets one of two, does Emma Jones, for the first points for the Lady Tigers, and Jackson County easily beats the press into front court. Down low, they find Shannon. And I think the pass might have been for Jenna Creech, but Gilbert intercepted it nicely if it wasn't for her and made a nice move down low. She's got all 5 for the Lady Generals. Now 5-1. We played just over a minute. So they said, I'm assuming, Ed, that they probably felt like, thought that might have been a kick. No call. Clay County turns it over. But I think they said there was some data out there that said there was a lot of injuries that were happening on rebounding on 1-and-1, so they got away from that bonus. From the wing, that's Maddie Curry with the 3, and Jackson County pouring it on here early. They lead it 8-1. We'll keep it right here as Coach Gemma Parks wants to take a 30-second timeout. But interesting, the KHSAA made that decision, and you've got to believe they had some data to back up such a major change to Kentucky high school athletics to do away with that 1-and-1.
Right. I'm sure it had everything to do with the student athlete, because that's, that would be the only reason to make such a rule change. I don't think it had anything to do with speeding up a game or trying to keep one team from just fouling, and, hoping they missed the front end of bonuses. I would say your assessment on that is probably correct.
Well, the one thing, if you're kind of an old school basketball fan like you and I would be, as far as a traditionalist, so to speak, the one thing that kind of jabs me in the ribs about it is that, it's taking a reward away from your good free throw shooting teams and not giving them the advantage in a 1-and-1 situation on both ends.
Right. I see that point exactly.
Back from the timeout, Clay County with the ball. That's number 3, Pendleton with it. She's their leading scorer so far this year with over 12 per game. Pass is intercepted. Nichols knocked it away. And Madison Curry ends up with a loose ball. Jenna Creech had a look at a 3 from the left elbow, decides against it. Madison Curry wants another one. That one's off the mark. Rebound tipped out, and it ends up in the hands of Shannon. Gilbert, cross-court pass. Nichols wants a 3. That one's well short. It's barely got rim. The rebound to Clay County. 8-1. Lady Generals on top by 7. We're under 6 to go here in the first quarter. 49th District basketball action here from Clay County High School on PRTC TV. 3 from the wing is going to roll off by number 2, Faith Helton. Jackson County with the board, heading the other way. Nichols cross courts over to Curry. Looking down low, a lot of attention down low, like Ed said, trying to make them keep it out of the paint, make them beat them from outside. Gilbert is hard to handle down low. She draws attention of 3 different players. Jackson County maintains the possession.
They should be able to get an open 3 anytime they want it, which, again, they may make a lot of them, but that'd probably be Clay County rather than see them do that to make layups.
Tough catch down there by Shannon. They move the ball around. Clay County doing a good job as far as shading and positioning on defense. Jenna Creech for a triple. That one's off the mark. Rebound to Gilbert, back up, no good. And ends up in the hands of number 4, Daisy Samples for the Lady Tigers. Good defensive stop there by Clay County. Number 4 in the corner, that's Daisy Samples. Lady Generals appear to be in a 2-3 zone. There's a long 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Clay County. Shot might have been partially blocked on the second attempt, and Kylie Shannon with the rebound. Clay County has almost gone the first 4 minutes of this first quarter without a field goal. They trail 8-1, but Lady General's not able to score here recently either. Shannon misses the 3. Gilbert had her hands on the rebound for a moment. They try to save it back in, does number 1, Sydney Jones, but she saves it right into the hands of Abby Gilbert. She gets an easy one there. She's got 7 of Jackson County's 10.
One of the things that you never want to do is save it right underneath your opponent's basket. And I might have misspoke earlier when I called Daisy a seventh grader. It's her two sisters, the twins, that are the seventh graders. Daisy is actually a sophomore.
Gotcha.
She played quite a bit last year.
Number 4 with the jumper. That's a nice little baseline jumper by Daisy Samples. First field goal of the game for the Lady Tigers. Now 10-3, Jackson County on top. Nichols runs the baseline. Can't get a shot off. Throws it in and out back between her and Shannon. Almost a steal there by Daisy Samples. Nichols has got an open 3, and that one's off the mark. Rebound hits the ground, which should never happen. Gilbert with the rebound, though, on the offensive end. Creech out to Curry for a triple. That one's too strong. Rebound to Kylie Shannon, back up and in, and the foul. One thing I always said about number 11, Kylie Shannon, and I interviewed her, actually number 32, Kylie Shannon. The foul was on Jones, and that's her second. That's a big foul for Clay County. But one thing I always said about Kylie, I interviewed her one time for player of the game, and I said, I'm going to call you something, and it's going to sound negative, but I mean it very positive. I said, you're a garbage player. She is the type of person that always finds herself in the right spot at the right time and knows what to do instinctively.
You're right. She does a lot of things well. You know, that as a coach, that's what you want. You know, you want somebody that can play all the positions. If she has to hit the floor, she hits it.
She misses the free throw, and the foul. They whistle that one on. They said Jones, but I think they probably meant Emma Jones. If she's out there. Free throw no good by Nichols. Jackson County 1 of 3 from the line. I didn't see the signal on who that foul was on. We'll catch up at halftime. Second one by Nichols is good. So Jackson County up by 10, 13-3. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Boys game to follow in a separate broadcast. We are streaming live on our PRTC TV Facebook page, also our PRTC TV YouTube channel, and the Southeast Kentucky Network airing the game as well.
Good defense by Lauren Sizemore, looked like. Got her hand in there.
You had a chance to have her as a student, I believe.
One of my favorite people. She won't believe that, but I have to talk good about her.
There you go. Good tie-up on defense. Alternating possession keeps the ball on the Clay County side. Down low, shot is blocked. Loose ball picked up by Madison Curry. Lady Generals heading the other way. Ainsley Nichols down low finds Gilbert off the window. Too strong. She won't miss many like that one. Clay County with a nice defensive rebound. And we got a little check foul there on Creech, who had just checked in. It's actually Sammy Creech. It's her first.
Clay County needs to try to get Madison Penland, our leading scorer, a few shots.
Yeah, she hasn't had any looks at the basket yet. Penetrates and kicks. Here's a 3 from the left elbow. It is no good. Off the hand of Faith Helton. Lady Generals continuing to control the defensive glass. Sammy Creech. Corner to Nichols. Down low, Gilbert. Out, in and out. Nice job by the Lady Generals getting the ball in, letting the defense collapse.
As they say, it's the best way to make a 3 is that inside-out pass. Abby's already done that several times tonight.
Curry with her second 3 of the quarter. 16-3, Jackson County on top. A minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Open 3 for number 1. That one's off the mark for Sydney Jones. So Sydney did get a decent look there. Might have rushed her shot just a bit. Sammy Creech gets the rebound. Lady Generals into front court. Sizemore, here's a 3. Got it. Lauren Sizemore with a rainbow 3. Third 3 of the quarter for Jackson County, and their biggest lead stretches out to 16 now at 19-3. Jim looks great, by the way.
Yeah, it's kind of got much lighter in here. Seems like you can see the game much better. Of course, it's Jim had been here for over 30 years, so it's time to revamp a little bit. So I think it looks beautiful.
And the stadium seats on both sides, it looks like a bigger gymnasium. Gilbert, a rare 3. That one's short. Rebound to Sammy Creech. Back up, no good. Gilbert right there. Puts it up and in. Gilbert with 9 to lead all scorers, now 21-3. Lady Generals on top by a bunch. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Helton running the point for Coach Parks. Nice cut. Shot is blocked by Gilbert as Samples went up. Still 15 seconds left in the quarter. Sammy Creech out top. Gives it to Curry. Nice defense there by Samples. We got 5 seconds left. Not sure if they know they see the clock. Cross-court pass. Sizemore for a 3 at the horn and couldn't get it to fall. But all Jackson County there in the first 8 minutes at the end of 1. Lady Generals 21, Lady Tigers 3. We're back with the second quarter from Clay County High School coming up next. Southeast Kentucky Network and PRTC TV.
My name's Jim Bridger. I ain't gonna let this slide. And that's a fact.
See one of America's greatest mountain men join with iconic frontier heroes in one-of-a-kind tales of high adventure.
I got every right to shoot you dead where you stand.
The Tall Tales of Jim Bridger, exclusive television premiere, January 11th at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on INSP.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Lady Generals with the 18-point lead as we start the second quarter here from Clay County High School, 21-3 on PRTC TV tonight in cooperation with the Southeast Kentucky Network. Ed Smith joining us and welcome us into your all's domain over here where you've been covering games for many a year now. When did y'all start the Southeast Kentucky Network?
We started Southeast Kentucky Network during the COVID year because there was a need for to show some live stream, but I started another little television station in 2002. So we were just broadcasting locally. Of course, in 2002, there was no social media yet. So, but I used to just come out and film the games, get them on our local TV station, and it was well received, and just been doing it ever since.
Sammy Creech lost the ball in the paint. Lady Generals turn it over. Nice feed down low and a nice finish. Sydney Jones with her first points of the night.
I think that was Penland on a nice little bounce pass.
It was.
Inside.
It was indeed. Nice little.
Of course, I also noticed that Abby's not on the floor.
Yeah.
At this time. A little bit harder to do that when she's there.
Yes, it is. Jackson County a little bit of a smaller lineup. Nice penetration there by Sizemore. Rebound. Shannon fought for it down low and puts it up and in. Kylie Shannon with 4.
Basket by Shannon.
23-5, Jackson County. Lady Generals 3-2 on the year. Lady Tigers 1-4. Good backdoor cut, and same story as they get it down to Sydney Jones again. They're getting in behind the defense on this stuff, and like you said, much easier without number 34 out there.
Yeah, they made a couple nice good cuts and a couple nice bounce passes led to some points.
Interesting situation here for Coach Parks because I believe that Sydney Jones has picked up her second foul. We'll see if she tries to make any kind of move to the bench. Nothing so far. Shannon floats it over to Sammy Creech. Down low, back to Shannon. Madison Curry. Sizemore penetrates. Curry for a 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Shannon. Puts it up, no good, and we got a jump ball maybe. Yep, we sure do. So Shannon in there mixing things up, getting the offensive rebound, not able to score, but she does change the alternating possession arrow, so Clay County will get the ball back, but Jackson County will get the next one. Abby Gilbert checks in for the Lady Generals, replacing Sammy Creech. 6:15 left here in the first half. All Jackson County thus far, 23-7. Here's a 3 from the wing. That one's no good. Good defense by Jenna Creech. Rebound falls into the hands of Lauren Sizemore. Gilbert at the free throw line, over to Sizemore. Thought about the three, can't get one off, gives it to Creech. Madison Curry for a three. That one's no good. Rebound, Abby Gilbert. Abby back up, off the glass and in. You know, they used to have a phrase that they would say a person is a man among boys. I think Abby Gilbert could be called a woman among girls tonight.
She might as well be a 7-footer. I'm telling you, of course, she's an all-regional performer.
Oh yeah.
It really doesn't matter what team she's playing against. She's going to excel.
Three-pointer was missed. Jenna Creech with the rebound. Abby Gilbert penetrates the baseline. Cross courts it over to Sizemore. Sizemore penetrates, gets it picked though. Good defense by Clay County. Here comes number 2, Helton the other way. Going to wait on her teammates. Smart move by Faith. Jones has had 2 buckets here in the second quarter after not scoring in the first quarter. Nice anticipation there by Sizemore. Sizemore's got a 1-on-2, and she's going to be fouled. So Sizemore going to go to the free throw line for Jackson County.
Yeah, she made a good defensive move there. I really think she anticipated exactly where that ball was going.
Foul was on Helton. That's her first, team second of the quarter, but it's a shooting foul, so we'll have Sizemore to shoot 2. I believe she's a sophomore this year. First one is good. Sizemore with 4. Abby Gilbert leading all scorers with 11. Madison Curry behind her with 6 for the Lady Generals. Sydney Jones leads Clay County with 4. 26-7. Second one rolls off. Good offensive rebound by Clay County. Number 14, Emma Jones with the rebound. And Lady Tigers back into front court. Sydney Jones over to Samples. Number 3, that's Jones, knocked away. Jackson County with the deflection and the turnover. Jenna Creech at the high point. Three-pointer for Curry is good. Madison Curry nails her third 3 of the game for her 9 points, and Jackson County out to their biggest lead now, 29-7. They've outscored them 8-4 here in the second quarter. We're at the midway point. Curry does a good job cutting off Samples. Here's a 3 from number 1. That is Sydney Jones, off the mark from the left elbow. Abby Gilbert with the rebound. Madison Curry coming the other way. In the corner to Nichols. Nichols cross courts over to Sizemore. Catch and shoot 3 in the air is off the mark. Rebound to Clay County. Emma Jones with a nice rebound again. Quick shot 3 is banked home by Daisy Samples. I didn't hear her say bank it, but I'm sure she did.
I'm sure of it, and I'm very proud of her. I'll have to see her in the hallway here when we get back to school.
Got a double dribble called on Lauren Sizemore, so
I'm going to ask her if she meant to do it.
Yeah. and any true basketball player would not even hesitate.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir, I did.
It's the only way I could see it going in.
29-10. Sydney Jones dribbling out top. Samples. Pass is tipped. Good hands there by Madison Curry.
Yeah, that was a little ill-advised. She's just going to throw that way over her head to get that ball to the wing.
Gilbert in the corner. Cross courts over to Sizemore. Sizemore had a momentary look. She's going to penetrate. Now bring it back out. Creech to a cutting Nichols. Down low, they find Gilbert in a lot of traffic, but it doesn't matter. Abby Gilbert with another bucket. She's having a great game. 13 for number 34. 31-10.
I recall her having another great game here maybe 2 years ago that just was as good a game we've probably ever seen in this gym.
And good job there by number 3 for Clay County. That's Madison Penland. She did a really good job at ball faking and getting Abby in the air and drawing the foul on Gilbert. That's her first and the team's first. So once again, this year you get 4 fouls per quarter. Kylie Shannon checks in for Jenna Creech. On the 5th foul per quarter, you get double bonus. There's no 1-and-1s any longer. Here's a 3 from number 1. That is Sydney Jones. It is no good. Gilbert with another rebound. I think there was another rule that was kind of passed by the KHSAA too, that something about if a player goes out of bounds and comes back in. I forgot exactly what that was, but I read that as the 2 rule changes that they made. Nice feed down low. That's number 31, Anna Samples, who puts it up and in.
Sister to sister?
Yes. Ansley Nichols is open for 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Clay County. Here comes Anna Samples running. Puts it up, blocked by Madison Curry out of bounds. Jackson County accumulating quite a few swats here in the first half.
Yeah, when they're getting their hands up, they're actually playing really good defense. You know, they're not lunging at them. They're just getting their hands straight up in the air, and I guess they have 5 blocks already.
Minute 25 left here in the half. Scoring hasn't come as easy for both teams. Well, for Jackson County especially here in this second quarter. Good block there by Abby Gilbert. Man, when you see a player block one that far away from the basket, they are a SWAT artist. Abby's been known to block 3s from time to time. Feed down low. They find Shannon for an easy one. Shannon's got 6. Under a minute to go here in the first half, 33-12. Sydney Jones across the timeline. Over to Daisy. And a bad pass. And ends up being saved, though, by Clay County. Here's a Jones with a tough jumper right there, and she got it to go. 6 points for Sydney Jones to lead Clay County. Cross-court pass, a dangerous one. Down low, they find Gilbert. Cross-court over to Nichols. Abby, ball overhead. She's going to penetrate and go up with a left hand and in. That's the one thing about Abby too is not only can she post up and beat you down low, but she can handle the ball well and she can switch hands almost seamlessly.
Yeah, she's the real deal. If people are just now finding out about her.
Shot at the horn is going to be no good, so Jackson County with a deflection and forces Clay County into a low percentage shot at the half. So at the half, it's all Lady Generals thus far. They lead by 21 over the Lady Tigers, 35-14. Stay tuned. We'll come back and talk about the first half stats and more, and also remind you about our boys game coming up after this one. Coming up next on PRTC TV.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
To crank it up and rock it out. We took you backstage and we made you laugh out loud. We brought you great stories and a front row seat to some of country music's biggest stages. But trust us, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
That's an avalanche of awesome.
This is a Circle Network, and we are just getting started.
During the holiday season, we're spending more time at home. And being home is a joy with GigaSpire Whole Home Wi-Fi from PRTC. GigaSpire makes it all a joy for just $4.95 per month. Do any of these by December 18th for a chance to win a PlayStation 5. Plus, do one of these by December 18th for a chance to win a smart TV. Call or visit PRTC online to learn more.
This is Santa with Mrs. Claus Now, who are we saying hello to today?
Today we're saying hello and Merry Christmas to all the PRTC customers.
Oh, they're all on the nice list.
Ooh, that's good to know.
And I wish we had their internet up at the North Pole.
That would be nice.
We want to wish a very Merry Christmas to everyone there.
For the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, you need a managed Wi-Fi service with advanced Blast Wi-Fi. Blast managed Wi-Fi systems provide ultimate coverage, ultimate performance, and ultimate power all the time. Available from PRTC, Blast Wi-Fi systems feature the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology. They're equipped with unrivaled bandwidth and 4 times more simultaneous connections, so you can connect tons of devices throughout your home with no lag and no downtime. Plus, with 24/7 support and remote troubleshooting, you can rest assured PRTC is always there to help you should any issues arise. Now the Ultimate Managed Wi-Fi also comes with the Ultimate app. The PRTC Commander mobile app puts you in control of the home network and makes it easy to set up and connect devices, run network speed tests, pause Wi-Fi, and set parental controls all from the palm of your hand. It's the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, and it's a blast. Contact PRTC today to sign up and get started.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is going to fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
49th District basketball action from Clay County High School. This is PRTC TV, along with the Southeast Kentucky Network, bringing you Clay County and Jackson County on the Ides of December 15th, 2023, streaming live worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel, along with the Southeast Kentucky Network as well. Halftime of the girls' game, first of 2 tonight. Jackson County leading Clay County by a bunch, 35-14 at the half, and Hunter Carroll joins me courtside halftime. And Hunter, before we run down the stats tonight, I really felt like that with Clay County Lady Tigers being undermanned as far as scoring and experience on the floor tonight in a game that was really overmatched going into, with Jackson County just really overmatching Clay pretty badly statistically. But I really felt like that Clay County did a really nice job. Ed had mentioned it before the broadcast that Gemma's mission seems to be to keep the ball out of the paint and make us beat her from outside. And their defense almost looks like sometimes they've got 6 players out there because their shading and their positioning seems to be pretty good.
Yeah, one thing, too, kind of felt like that Clay County maybe had some, young team, first time in a big district game like this. Felt like that they had kind of some jitters there. Only had 3 points in that first quarter, but had 11 in the second. So it really kind of seems like that once they kind of got their nerves settled after that first quarter and things like that, kind of more of an even, because in the second quarter, Clay had 11, Jackson County had 14. A much closer. Felt like that, like I said, a lot of jitters first bit. I did think that the Lady Generals did a very good job with their ball movement in the first half, had several assists. Did a really good job at kind of keeping that ball movement, trying to get it in the paint, even though Clay obviously doesn't want them to get them in the paint. And then felt like, we had a few players shoot the ball pretty well from the perimeter as well.
Yes. Well, let's get inside the numbers and find out how we got to where we are at this 35-14 score. Hunter at the half is now.
We'll start with Clay County's individuals. You had number 14, Emma Jones, with 1 point. Ella Samples with 2 points. Daisy Samples with 5 points. And then the Lady Tigers were led by Sydney Jones with 6 points. If you flip over to the Lady General side, you had Lauren Sizemore with 4 points. Ansley Nichols with 1 point. Kylie Shannon had 6 points and 6 rebounds. Maddie Curry with 9 points, and Abby Gilbert had a first half double-double with 15 points and 11 rebounds. And then if you go to their team stats, the Lady Generals were 14 of 34 from the field for 41%, compared to Clay County's 6 of 17 for 35%. The Lady Tigers shot 2 of 3 for 67% from the free throw line, compared to the Lady Generals 3 of 6 for 50%. The Lady Generals had 7 team assists compared to Clay County's 2. Clay County had 7 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 24.
24-7 on rebounding, and how was it on assists again?
Jackson Lady Generals had 7 to Clay County's 2.
So Jackson County really dominating the game statistically, certainly, in this first half. What do we look for in the second half? You think for Clay County it's going to be more of the same, try to keep the ball out of Gilbert and Shannon's hands down low and force them to beat you from the outside? And if you're Jackson County, what are you going into in this second half? Is it going to be more of the same for both?
I think, especially I think Coach Parks, her plan there to try to keep it out of the paint did work very well. However, though, Coach Tyree has done a very good job with her girls. That this isn't the first time that someone's tried to keep it out of the paint against the Lady Generals. Very good ball movement, very good multiple passes. Very rarely did I think we had the Lady Generals had a 1 pass and a shot. But that was, very good ball movement. And then I think really at this point for the Lady Tigers, you really try to just keep chipping away at this. There's not a 21-point play anywhere. Just try to really chip this lead away. Maybe try to cut it to maybe at the 4-minute mark. If you can try to get it under a certain point, maybe 15, and then maybe try to get it under 10 going into the fourth, and then anything can happen. Feel like too, Brian, that the longer this game is tighter, the more that I feel like that would be in favor of the Lady Tigers, just because honestly, really, just the very underclass, things like that, I feel like that the Lady Generals are probably a heavily favorite in this opponent, and the longer this game gets, the tighter that could cause the Lady Generals to be.
All right, again, your halftime score, Jackson County on top of Clay County by 21, 35-14. We got just over a minute away from the start of the second half. We'll take a 60-second break and come back and bring you that second half up next with the Southeast Kentucky Network from Clay County High School. We are PRTC TV.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC, it's all about you.
Appalachian Wireless has extended this sale through Christmas Eve. Save up to $850 off select devices. They're going to tech the halls with the latest and greatest devices with no activation fee and up to $850 off. Hop in your sleigh and go to your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or visit AppalachianWireless.com for complete details on getting up to $850 off the latest and greatest devices. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete details.
Welcome back to Clay County High School here in Manchester on PRTC TV, along with the Southeast Kentucky Network, bringing you girls high school basketball action from the 49th District. Jackson County in charge heading into this second half, 35-14. This is the 61st meeting between these two teams since online stats began back in 1998. In those 60 meetings, Clay County has won 34, Jackson County has won 26. Clay County won 29 in a row from 2005 to 2018. Jackson County won 13 in a row from 2000 to 2004, as well as 17 of 19 from 1998 to 2004. Jackson County has won the last 5 matchups between these two teams and 9 of the last 12 since 2018. A storied rivalry for sure, probably since they brought in girls high school basketball back in the 70s.
Oh, no doubt about it. And if you'll talk to our girls right now, I mean, there's nobody they'd rather play against and try to want to win than beating the Lady Generals, that's for sure.
Sizemore, good penetration with the left hand, too strong. Rebound, though, to Gilbert, back up and in. Tack on another 2 points for her. She's now got 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
Listen, and she's done it unselfishly.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. I like to see how many assists she has. She don't care one bit to pass the basketball. She's not a selfish player.
She's truly a person that would have potential to have a quadruple double.
Oh, absolutely. Because she can block shots, and she can get assists, no doubt about it. And
now
we know she can score and rebound.
nice feed down low and a nice quick release by Sydney Jones. She's got 8. They've had some pretty good success with that little flash play down low, getting behind the defense with the quick release. Sizemore, top of the key, Jenna Creech. Now right side it goes to Madison Curry, down low to Shannon. Picks up her dribble.
Looks like Clay County's trying to play a little girl-to-girl.
Sizemore guarded by Hilton out there. Sizemore penetrates and kicks to Creech, Jenna Creech. Gilbert drives. Jenna Creech, 3 in the air is too strong. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul on Kylie Shannon. She knew it. Her second and the team's first of the third quarter.
Good box out that time by Jones.
37-16, Jackson County on top by 21. Helton across the timeline for Clay County, over to Sydney Jones. Jackson County in their 2-3 zone again, like they were in that first half. Clay County patient on offense this time, and we're going to have a jump ball. Nice hands there by Jenna Creech to force the tie-up. Once again, just like it happened in the first half, it'll stay on this end for Clay County on the alternating possession arrow.
Jackson County does a good job when someone they'll come over and help defense, and they get their hands in there, and there's another one of those good passes.
Nice job there by Gilbert to save the ball from going out of bounds. I believe she might have got the block there too. Down low they feed Gilbert, double teamed. Jenna Creech thought about the 3, now she's going to penetrate. Gilbert from 15, got it. And that's another part of her game that a lot of people doesn't see a lot of times. She's very comfortable shooting out there from 15 feet.
If she wanted to step out and shoot 3-pointers, I'll guarantee you she'd make 3 or 4 a night there too. She's just a baller. She just can play the game.
19 points, 12 rebounds, 3 or 4 blocks. And we're just barely into the third quarter. 39-16, Jackson County by 23. Down low, they feed it, now back out. Good sharp ball movement by the Lady Tigers. Here's a free throw line jumper that's going to be an air ball. Saved in nicely, though. And Samples runs it down. 4:27 left here in the third quarter. And going to have a reach-in foul. Sizemore playing a little bit too aggressive on the defensive side. Her first and the team's second. Haven't had hardly a lot of fouls at all in this game. Jackson County's had a total of 5, and Clay County's had 3. Samples, left side to Helton. Now Sydney Jones. Here's a 3 from Helton. Shot quick, no good, but the rebound to Penland. Here's another 3. That one's no good. And rebound fought for, and Kylie Shannon comes out there with it after it was almost juggled there for 3 or 4 seconds between 2 players. Curry into front court. Good defense there by Samples. Hands it off to Gilbert. Running the weave. Sizemore sees an opening. Cuts into the paint. Left side to Curry. Gilbert penetrates. Puts it up with the left hand and in. And gets the foul. Strong move there by Gilbert. Going to get Ansley Nichols in there for the Lady Generals, replacing Jenna Creech. Penland picks up the personal, her first, team's first. 21 for Abby Gilbert, looking for 22 right here. 9 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter, 6 here in the second quarter, or third quarter rather. And she's a perfect 2 of 2 from the line. Not a bad night at the office, Ed.
That is better than most.
42-16. Lead expands to 26 for Jackson County. We're at 3:25 here in the third quarter. Jackson County 3-2 on the season. Clay County 1-4. Clay County won their first game against Williamsburg, have lost the last 4. Here's a 3 on the way. It's no good by number 1, Jones. Jackson County with the rebound, and Curry lobs it into front court to Gilbert. Gilbert backing her way in, finds Nichols out top, 3 in the air, no good. Rebound to Sizemore with the left hand, won't fall. A fight for the loose ball, and good hands there by Clay County. Number 1, Jones, rips it out of there. Lady Tigers heading the other way.
Clay County has had some spurts this year where, they played some really good basketball. We got the final score wouldn't dictate it, but the other night we played Hazard here at home. First half, we played a heck of a ball game.
And looks like Coach Parks is going to take a quick timeout to try to save the possession. She saw her player in a bad spot. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Yeah, I noticed that they had a rough time against Pineville in that last game, but Pineville's got some players this year.
Oh, gosh. About the last couple of years, Pineville has had as good teams over there in their district. That's for sure. And the Johnson girl.
Nadine Johnson.
Yeah, oh, wow. We've seen her grow up. I feel like I've seen her start playing when she was like 3rd grade or something, because she's still there.
Some of these kids that have varsity success, even going back to middle school, you see these players play, and if they're your rival, you look over and go, they ain't graduated yet.
Exactly. I'm beginning to feel that way about Abby Gilbert. I feel like I've been seeing her play forever now. But
and she's still got another year.
I know, but what a tremendous ball player. This is a good Jackson County team. I guess everybody can see that, but I think they've got as good a chance to win the 49th district and get right back to a 13th regional championship game again, which I thought they were going to win last year.
Yes. Only a 3-point loss to North Laurel in the final. All right, back from the timeout. That is Madison Penland dribbling out top. Lady Generals still in the zone, doing some matchup out of it. In the corner, number 3, Penland, ball fakes and knocked away and stolen. Now it's taken back, though. Good job by Jones to retain the possession. Then it's thrown away. Nichols on the other end to Sizemore. Left-hand shot up and in. Make that Maddie Curry on the bucket. Madison with the nice left-handed shot. She's got 11. She's the second Lady General in double figures. 44-16. Helton. 3 is short, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County on the rebound. I think they're going to whistle Kylie Shannon with the personal, I believe. Nope, they're going to give it to Gilbert, I believe. No, it's on Shannon. Shannon picks up her 3rd and the team's 3rd. Sydney Jones to the free throw line. First time Clay County shot free throws since the first quarter. First one is too strong. I tell you, it's an often overlooked stat in high school basketball. Nichols checks out and Sammy Creech checks in for Coach Tyree. But I tell you, man, you just really can't take a team very far that shoots poor free throws.
No. No, the free throw line can be very friendly, or it can be your worst nightmare, which anybody that's been UK fans or been any type of sports fan, when your team is shooting poorly from the line, it's just so frustrating because they're trying their best to make every one of them.
Sizemore for a triple. They left her alone. Can't get it to fall, though. Rebound to Sydney Jones. Here comes the Lady Tigers the other way. Over to Penland. Dangerous pass. That's going to be over and back on Clay County. So Jackson County has outscored them 9-3 here in this third quarter with 1:13 left. Clay County had a strong second quarter, only being outscored by 3, 14-11. Jackson County has stretched it out here in this third quarter. Nice hands are almost a steal by number 31, Anna Samples. Sizemore over to Sammy Creech. Madison Curry down to Kylie Shannon, and a lot of contact, no call. Sizemore picks up the loose ball, and then it's knocked away by Clay County's Anna Samples. It'll stay with Jackson County.
Well, that's one thing that Anna will do. She will D you up. I think that's her favorite part of the game. She really likes to see if she can stop you.
Curry in the corner to Sammy Creech. She's got Gilbert down low, but didn't see her. Creech, open 3 is too strong. Rebound, though, by Kylie Shannon. Back out to Curry. Curry penetrates, kicks it over to Lauren Sizemore. Sizemore loses her defender, puts it up and in. Had the awareness when she looked around and saw that her defender had fallen down. Squares herself and makes the bucket. 16 seconds left in the quarter. 46-17, Lady Generals by 29. Down to 9 seconds. Ball goes off the knee, stolen away by Kylie Shannon, and we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Lady Generals, so they're going to have an opportunity for the final shot of the third period with 5.5 seconds left. Into Sizemore. Sizemore got to get a shot off in a hurry. Gilbert gets her shot blocked. No call down low, so must have been a clean block. So at the end of 3, Jackson County in charge over the Clay County Lady Tigers 46-17. Back with the fourth quarter. Final 8 minutes straight ahead on PRTC TV.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
The INSP Network is where great heroes and great stories come together. See timeless shows like Tales of Wells Fargo.
You're a Wells Fargo investigator? That's right. There's one more in here.
And Gunsmoke.
Those people out there are just barely hanging on. I'll get the horses, man.
Watch your favorite heroes all day, every day on INSP.
Well, just as they did in the first quarter, the home team, the Clay County Lady Tigers, had a hard time finding the basket in that third quarter. All 3 points scored by Sydney Jones for the Lady Tigers, while Jackson County outscored them 11-3 to bring us to our score now of 46-17 as we start the final 8 minutes here on PRTC TV along with the Southeast Kentucky Network. Abby Gilbert has been a wrecking crew all by herself. She has outscored Clay County just by herself. She has a total of 22 points to go along with double-digit rebounds, 4 or 5 blocks. Down low, Clay County with the ball starting out. Here's a hook shot. It's going to be blocked by Gilbert.
What's that, number 6?
I believe that's number 6. Madison Curry penetrates down low. Nice move up and won't fall, though. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be Jackson County's. Shannon pulls it out of there. Sizemore, bounce pass down to Gilbert. Gilbert out to Creech. There's a wide open 3, and it's good. Sammy Creech can shoot. She hadn't found her range yet tonight, but she does there.
That's kind of a pick your poison there. We tried to double down on, on Abby, and she's a smart enough player to find her teammate wide open there at the top of the key.
Well, that's one thing. That's just another thing to love about number 34 is how unselfish she is.
Oh, she's a tremendous ball player. I'll guarantee you, she won't even know how many points she had tonight or how many rebounds. She'll know that they won, though.
Yep. And Clay County throws it away. Emma Jones had 2 players on her trying to knock the ball away from her and just wanted to really get it out of her hands and not able to do it successfully. So Jackson County forces the turnover. 49-17. Down low, they look at Gilbert. Cross courts to Madison Curry. Screened by Shannon. 15-footer by Curry is good.
She's having a nice night.
13 for Curry, and she shot the ball well tonight. Played good, smart basketball. 51-17. Can't remember when Sydney scored in that third quarter for Clay County, but I believe it was in the first minute, which would put Clay County on about a 12 or, let's see, if she scored in the first minute, that'd be 7 minutes in the third quarter and 2 here in the fourth quarter. I think it's been about 8 or 9 minutes of clock action since the Tigers have had a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, they've not actually got a lot of shots at the goal. They've tried to work it around and try to get it inside, but good defense by the Lady Generals, and then, of course, turning the ball over. So those things don't help you score points.
Well, and also Madison Penland, their leading scorer, I think she's been getting about 12 a game. She has not scored. Into Abby in the paint, in the corner. There's Curry for a triple. That one's no good. Rebound is going to be by Kylie Shannon. Down low, they find Gilbert. Left-hand shot, good.
Basket by Gilbert.
24 for Abby Gilbert. 53-17. 5:35 left in the game. Knocked away by Gilbert. And she'll bring it up. Sizemore looking down low for Shannon. Gives it to Gilbert on the high post. Now down to Shannon with the turnaround up and in.
Good high-low action there.
Shannon's got 8. She's a bucket away from being the third Lady General in double figures. 55-17. Here's a long three, and that one is no good. Rebound to Gilbert. Curry ahead to Sizemore. Sizemore, step back three is in and out. Went halfway down the cylinder and wouldn't fall. And the rebound to number 1, that's Sydney Jones for Clay County. Yeah, I don't think this is the 6th game for Clay County, and I bet you this is the first one that Penland has gone this long and not scored in.
Yeah, she's been playing some really good basketball, but now she's got a tough matchup.
Yes. And Sammy Creech with a little nickel and dimer. It's going to be her second and the team's first. One thing we haven't had to worry about with this type of game is foul trouble.
No, it's actually been a pretty clean game.
Yep. And a quick game.
Yep. I think we've got a running clock down, don't we? Must have.
Well, I believe we do, yep. 38. Sizemore across the timeline for Jackson County. Nobody picks her up, and she puts it right up and in. She's a smart kid, too.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard her.
Looked up and see no defenders, and she knew exactly what to do. She's got 8 to join Kylie Shannon with 8. Maddie Curry with 13, and Abby Gilbert with 24. Jones leads Clay County with 9. 57-17, 40-point lead. Here's a floater up and rolling, no good. Rebound tipped out, and then we're going to have traveling called on Clay County.
She don't like it, but I believe she actually did.
Yeah, it don't feel like a travel when you're juggling.
Right.
Abby Gilbert coming out, probably won't see her anymore, and that makes good sense by Coach Tyree. No sense to get a player injured when you got a 40-point lead in the fourth quarter.
She have a 20-29?
I don't know if she got to 20 rebounds or not, but she was well up into the teens on rebounds for sure. I've got her with 24 points. Madison Curry with a left hand, too strong. And we're going to have, look at Kylie Shannon down there doing battle. She's fearless down there, Ed. White shirts everywhere. She didn't care.
She's what you call blue collar. She is going to get after it.
Foul was on Sydney Jones, her third, team's second. No free throws. We've got Larkin Vaughn checking in for Jackson County, number 30. And we've also got number 25, Bailey Berry, checking in. Number 15, Scarlett Peel, checking in. And that's going to be an over. No. If she touched it in front court and went to back court, shouldn't have been over and back?
I don't think she didn't have control of it, I guess.
I know on the inbounds passes, you can go into back court. I've never seen anybody touch it and then it go into back court before on the offensive end. Jackson County loses the handle on it down there. 1:38, running clock. That is number 4, Daisy Samples penetrates, throws it down low, it's knocked away. They get it back, though, and then throw it away. Sammy Creech intercepts. High pass. Nice job by Peel to go up and get it.
I think we have all 3 samples in the game here at one time.
Would that be a full sample of samples?
A full sample.
Sammy Creech, cross-court pass. Over to Nichols. Creech for a triple. That one's short. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Jackson County back to Clay County. Well, one thing that's interesting here, and if it doesn't change in the next 44 seconds, it's been a while since I've seen it, Clay County has not scored in the 4th quarter. So I hope they change that. Shot is up, no good, and tipped it to Nichols. But after that, they might not be able to.
No.
25 seconds left.
Well,
nice
I
steal.
say no.
Yeah, well, they still may yet, thanks to the hands of Daisy Samples.
Somebody will have to make a 3 here.
Now down to 10 seconds. Knocked away.
Not going to get a shot.
Not going to happen. So the final score, Jackson County with the 40-point win over the Clay County Lady Tigers. Your final 57-17. Ed, a pleasure doing this game with you tonight. Of course, we're going to take a break and come back and do it right all over again. But thank you for welcoming us into your home here at Clay County High School and letting us do the broadcast with you again tonight.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Always a first-class act. And, man, I just appreciate you inviting me to come along and kind of tag along. Y'all put on a very good program.
You give a unique perspective to Clay County basketball that we need, and you've earned it. A lot of time watching these girls and boys play and watching these generations turn over, so thank you for joining us. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with final stats. Hope to talk to our PRTC TV player of the game as well. 57-17, your final score. More to come here on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
It's coming. It's almost here. And we've never been more ready for the holidays' good cheer. We'll be in touch with loved ones from places far and near, with fast internet and Wi-Fi for the best days of the year. PRTC has holiday gifts for you this year. Call anyone, anywhere in the U.S., free on Christmas Day, and watch all premium movie channels free December 23rd through New Year's Eve. Visit PRTC online to learn more.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
And welcome back to Clay County High School here in Clay County and Manchester. It is a final score. Jackson County with a big 40-point win over the Clay County Lady Tigers, 57-17 here on PRTC TV. And the big reason why is over to my right. It is junior forward Abby Gilbert. And Abby, you had 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. It's a game you go into, and it's a game you look forward to every year. They don't get a whole lot bigger than 49th District. What was your thought process tonight going into tonight's game?
Well, we knew we wanted to come in and come out strong because we have Clay County girls on our roster, and we wanted to prove that they made the right decision coming to Jackson County. And I just wanted to come out and try to get every rebound I could. That's always the number one thing on our board is to rebound, rebound, rebound. And that's what I wanted to do.
Now, it was evident early on that Coach Parks from Clay County was doing all she could to keep the ball out of the paint and trying to make Jackson County beat them from the perimeter. You saw that early on, and I felt like some adjustments were made. What were you all thinking on the offensive side when you saw all the double downs and all the triple downs in the paint?
Well, we know that our shooters can shoot, so we just kept giving it to them, and they got down on themselves thinking they couldn't shoot, but we just kept telling them to keep shooting it, and they'd eventually fall.
Now, you guys, with the big win tonight over Clay County, we don't get many 40-point wins over the Clay County Lady Tigers. But in the early going of the season, you're 4-2. The 2 losses that you've had was to a 16th region powerhouse in Boyd County, and that was a game that you weren't yourself. No. And the fourth quarter you threw in 8 or 10 points, but it wasn't you had a rough night that night. The only other loss was to Corbin, who is considered to be one of the top 3 teams in the region. Had a big win over Danville. How do you feel early on with the Lady Generals being at 4-2 on the season?
I think it's right where we need to be. I think this is leading up to a good season, and we're going to finish off strong like we did.
Now, last 2 seasons, we've had an opportunity to get into the 13th region tournament and not be a one and done. Okay, get in there, and we won one game and lost a second one 2 years ago, and then last year won 2 and lost a heartbreaker at the region. What does that mean for a small town team like Jackson County to get on that big floor and to see that we can do it? And this is going to be hopefully your 3rd year at the region. That's got to be a big boost for your confidence on that big floor and that big arena. I know you guys have had such a bite at the apple. Is anything short of a region title a disappointment this year? No, that's ultimately our goal, and we'll do anything we can to get it. Outstanding game tonight, 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Believe from here, you guys go down to the Smoky Mountains, don't you? So good luck in the holiday tournaments. Always some great teams down there in Gatlinburg. And then you go to Berea. So it will be a wild Christmas break for you. But 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. You are our PRTC TV player of the game. Great night tonight. Thank you. Hand that headset over to Hunter Carroll, and we're going to let him run some stats for us before we leave the air on this particular broadcast. Abby Gilbert in this game, and you don't see it very often, Hunter Carroll, but Abby actually outscored the entire team that she was playing tonight by herself.
Yeah, very, very dominant performance by Abby. Really kind of, started from the start, really made her presence known. Thought that Coach Tyree did a very good job of getting her involved, going right to her instantly, right from the start. And, really they just kept it going, and the Lady Tigers really kind of dug themselves in the hole in that first quarter and were never able to dig out of it.
So a 40-point win, 57-17. I can't remember the last game that we've called where a team has not scored any points in an entire quarter.
Yeah, I can't either. It's been a long time if it has. There might have been a few of those, some of those lower, weaker 49th district games that we might have called in the past that there might not have been someone score in a quarter, but it's been a long time since I can recall it.
So again, the final 57-17. We know already that Abby with 24, 15, and 5 had a spectacular game, but Hunter Carroll going to take us inside the numbers and find out how we got here. Take it away, my friend.
You start with Clay County's individual stats. You had Emma Jones with 1 point, Ellie Samples with 2 points, Daisy Samples with 5 points, and then they were led by Sydney Jones with 9 points. And then you flip it over to the Lady General side, Ainsley Nichols with 1 point, Sammy Creech with 3 points, Lauren Sizemore with 8, Kylie Shannon with 8 points and 8 rebounds, and Maddie Curry was your second leading scorer with 13 points. And then, like we said, your PRTC player of the game was Abby Gilbert with 24, 15, and 5. And then if you go to the team stats, the Lady Generals shot 24 of 53 for 45% from the field, compared to Clay County's 7 of 25 for 28%. Clay County did shoot 0-11 from 3, compared to Jackson County's 5 of 27 for 19%. Jackson County only shot 4 of 8 for 50% from the free throw line, compared to Clay County's 3 of 5 for 60%. Clay County had 12 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 32 team rebounds. Jackson County had 11 team assists compared to Clay County's 3. Clay County had 8 turnovers compared to Jackson County's 2.
Only 2 turnovers in an entire basketball game. That might be a record.
Yes, that was a very, very productive for the Lady Generals. Very good ball movement tonight. Felt like they were very unselfish and felt like everyone got involved that played very well.
So Jackson County with a win, 57-17. That was the 61st time those two teams have met since 1998. And Jackson County has now won 27 to Clay County's 34. But Jackson County has won the last 6 in a row and 10 of the last 13. Again, your final score, Jackson County wins big. They improve to 4-2 on the season. Clay County falls to 1-5 on the season. 57-17, a big win for the Jackson County Lady Generals. That's going to do it for this particular broadcast. For Ed Smith of the Southeast Kentucky Network, also TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Hunter Carroll, Mark Sulfords, this is Brian Murray saying thank you so much for joining us for another presentation of local and regional high school sports on PRTC TV.